Hey, thanks a lot for joining me. In this video, we're checking out a song written 20 years ago, but it sounds like 50. This is the lesson for That Thing You Do. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. If you're already subscribed, really appreciate your support. If this is your first time, my name is Jimmy, and on this channel we do gear videos, technique lessons, and song lessons just like this one. So if you enjoy this kind of content, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Now, as always, at any point during the video, you can check the description box below for the lesson plan. There you'll find equipment details with helpful links, tips, and tricks, along with timestamps so that you can skip to any part of the video. Now, I've wanted to do this song for a while, but someone's request actually beat me to it. So technically, this is by request. We're going to do That Thing You Do by The Wonders. The song's in the key of E. Let's check it out and go to the close-up. Alright, so we're going to start with the intro. The song is in the key of E, and of course you have the famous 2-bar drum intro, and then after that we go into a 2-bar guitar intro. Here's how it sounds. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course at the end there we're ending on an open A minor chord. And here's how the lick looks. We're playing the B and E strings together. And I start with my second finger, 7th fret on the B string. I slide up to the 9th, back down to the 7th, down to the 5th, and then both strings open, and then we end on the chord. That's how you play the intro. Now we're moving into the verse. Again, like we mentioned, we're in the key of E. So let me show you the chords that you need for the verse. We're going to start with an E major, of course. An A major. A B. C sharp minor. F sharp. Then an F sharp minor. A minor, and then a B7 chord. Then to finish out the verse, we'll also need a D chord played at the 5th fret. And we'll use a second version of the B7 played at the 2nd fret. So one of the keys and the signature pieces of the song is the first section of the verse, which is this E, A, and B sequence. Sounds like this. 3, 4. That happens twice in the verse. So if I break up the verse into 2 sections, it's 16 bars long, but we can break it up into 2 sections. Here's the first section with the chords over the lyrics, and you can make note of where these chords fit over the lyrics. We start with you, doing that thing you do, breaking my heart in 2, C sharp minor, a million pieces, F sharp. Then we go to F sharp minor, like you always, A minor, and B7. Now if we play that at a tempo, a little bit slow, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we move into the second half of the verse. Second half of the verse also features that A, or that E, A, and B sequence. Then we go to the C sharp minor and the F sharp. Now the only difference for the second half is we're going to build into the chorus. So the way we do that is one bar of D major. And then we build in with the second version of the B7. And we're getting into the chorus now. So if we play that, let me show it to you over the lyrics. Again, those chords, you can write down where those chords fit. It's you don't mean to be cruel. You never even knew about the heartache. I've been going, there's that D major, through. And we're ready for the chorus. Let me show you the entire verse together. Here it goes at a slower tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now that's the basic rhythm guitar part over that. One thing I do want to show you is one way that the guitar can double and feature the bass part a little bit. So you could have one guitar player playing those open chords. You can also have another guitar player playing this lick I'm going to show you. Or if you're a single guitar player covering the song, you can play the lick and also feature the chords as a combination. Let me show you the lick. It fits over the E, A, and D, E, A, and B chords. Here it is. So nice and easy. Let me show this to you. And again, you can put this in the first part and the second part of the verse. So you're starting on an kind of like an E power chord here. So there's your open E, the low E. And you're just walking up with your second and third fingers at the third and fourth fret. And we're basically just going up the scale here. Now first finger on the A string. And I'm ending first finger, second fret on the D string. Now I'm going to change to the A chord. There's my open A. And then I just play a B power chord or the full B chord if you want to. I'll show it to you a little bit more so that you can see my picking hand here. So a cool little lick. Here's how it sounds if you play the lick and the chords for the verse together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the basic idea for the verse. Now let's move into the chorus, and I'll show you this section. This is only 8 bars long, and we have most of the chords that we need for it. There's just a few extra. Let me show you what we're going to use. We're going to use a C sharp minor. F sharp, that open E. Now we're going to use an E7, which is going to be your open E, and then put your pinky down. 3rd fret on the B string. You have your A major, A minor. And then we're also going to use a B7 again. Now, the chorus has this great descending sound to it, and that's where that E, E7, A to A minor comes into play. I'll just show you why that's the case. What you're doing is you're going to have that open E, and of course you're featuring the root note. There's that open E. When you go to the E7, you're using your pinky here on that D note. Then the A features the C sharp, and then the A minor features the C natural. So that little pattern is voiced through those chords. So the way we play the chorus is just 1 bar of C sharp minor, 1 bar of F sharp, that descending pattern, 1 bar of E, 1 bar of A minor, and then E, and then build up with the B7. Here's how it fits over the lyrics. Try and try to forget you, girl, but it's just so hard to do. Every time you do that thing you do. So at tempo a little bit. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now that's your verse and your chorus. What you would do in the arrangement, once you play the first verse, then the first chorus, you go back, play the second verse. It's exactly the same. Then you're going to play the second chorus, which note is exactly the same except for the last bar. When you play the second chorus, just leave out that B7 that we played at the end of the first one. And the reason that we do that is we're building into the bridge now. After the second chorus, we're going into the bridge, and we want to stay on the E chord because that's going to transition us into the first chord of the bridge, which is an A. Now here's how the bridge sounds. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you notice, I think the only chord that we added there is this C7, which is your B7. Just move it up 1 fret. Okay. So here's the bridge over those lyrics. It's 2 bars of A. I don't ask a lot, girl, but I know one thing's for sure, C sharp minor. It's the love I haven't got, girl, F sharp. Now you build up to the B7, but I just can't take it anymore. So play at that tempo a little bit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're into the guitar solo. The guitar solo is played over the chords for the first half of the verse. So pretty straightforward, we learned that already. And now we go into leading into the outro. We play the second half of the verse once more. 3, 4. And we play one last chorus, which is going to lead us into the outro. There's that descending pattern. And here's the outro. If I know you, you're doing that thing. Every day, just doing that thing. I can't take you doing that thing. You do. So there's the outro there. What that is an E to A minor. Repeat it. E to A minor. E to B7. And here's the ending. A minor. You play this little lick, which is just open E, slide up to the 4th. First finger, 2nd fret on the A string. And then your open E again. And you end on an E6, which is just an E major chord, and put your pinky on the B string, 2nd fret. So here's the outro again. 3, 4. So that's the whole rhythm guitar part for That Thing You Do. So now we already learned the intro. Now we just have to learn the lead part to the guitar solo. Now, like we said before, the guitar solo is played over the first half of the verse. Here's the way I play it, and I'll show it to you here. So what you notice in there is we're, again, droning a little bit on that high E string. So we're letting that ring out, and it gives it a real open sound, and you can almost feel like you're playing it a little bit messy as you do this. It's not messy, but it kind of feels that way. And what we're doing is we're sliding into, with our first finger, slide into the 5th fret on the B string. So those two notes are the same. And that is 2nd finger, 6th fret on the G string. Now we do a little bit of a bend, 7th fret on the B string. And then we land 6th fret on the G string, come down to the 4th. Now we do that same lick again, just don't descend all the way. That's where we end it this time. Now you rock back and forth, 4th. That part again is. So that's kind of cool. You rock back and forth, and then you have a little bend. Then you rock back and forth and have a little bend and a pull-off. So we're really just staying on that B string for this part. Now we go into the final part of the solo. So that's 6th fret again on the G string. And what you're doing is you're picking the note and then going back and picking that open E string again. And then once you come down to the 4th fret here on the G string, you can just strum the bottom 3 strings. So the guitar solo put together looks like this. Real slow. 3, 4. And then we're back into the last verse. So now you have all the pieces to that thing you do. You have the intro, you have the rhythm guitar part, along with the optional lick that you can use, and now you know the pieces to the guitar solo as well. And now for today's topic, to honor the wonders, what are some of your favorite one-hit wonders? Let us know in the comment section down below. Let's get the conversation going and see how we can help each other out. Thanks again for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe for more videos just like this and hit that bell to get notified, and we'll see you on the next one.